What's up, everybody? Back again. Not with boxing. We're going to talk about Dirk's retirement. Now, I've been an avid basketball fan since 97. So that gives me a lot of time to sit down and actually think about a player who you watch their entire career. Now, it's different when you jump in the middle of the career, but when you watch a whole body of work, you got a lot to critique and a lot to analyze. Also, the eye test is the most important test. Over stats, over any other way that you would think, the eye test is always going to be the number one way to judge a player. I don't care what anyone says. And when I say the eye test, you would have to watch enough of a player. You have to be, it's not like, oh yeah, well I watched all of Monte Ellis' career, and you got to actually watch the player to get into it. Yeah, Dirk was for all the younger people who don't understand what Dirk was the first stretch. Superstar stretch. I mean, there was other stretches, but he was the first superstar stretch. And pure superstar stretch. Pure stretch. 7 foot tall. There was no 7-footers predominantly saying, yes, I'm a three-point shooter. I mean, if you want to go before that, I can think of, there was a guy named Keith Van Horn. And he was a good shooter just for about, say, the playoffs. Like, that's the only thing. He was on the Nets, number 41. I think so, 40 something. He was about 6'10", 6'11", shooter, you know? And that was back when the Nets were in the finals. So I would say around 2000, but pure stretch shooting star, Dirk. And then that crazy one year, everybody remembers that crazy one year where he was looking like Kobe Bryant. He was looking like the GOAT for a year. And that was the year he won the championship. He was literally unstoppable. Literally, at that point, the year that Kobe dropped 81 and the year that he got that ring were about even. Like, I've never seen in my generation dominance like a Kobe Bryant and a Dirk had, especially Dirk when he did that. That was mind-blowing to me. And he's really changed the game. He's really, if you really want to think about it, the way everybody's playing now is what he was doing back in 04, 03. You know, he was doing the jump shooting and not using his height to actually post up. Never posted up really, you know. A little turn fadeaway here and there, but that was like later on in his career. But mostly it was coming up at that 3 line, man, that 3 bomb. And that's just something that younger kids don't understand, how he transitioned the game. And a lot of people, not even younger, a lot of people don't give him the credit for the stretches that are in the game. The reason why we can pick stretches and stretch bigs in 2K is because of this man. You know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s, if you were a center, there was no way that you can put your three-pointer up, you know? Nor could you go under a certain weight because that was just not known. Nobody was doing this. You know, this is why I had to make a video on this, because I just want to let people know that this man was amazing. Especially that year that they beat the Heat. Like, with the team he had, go back in history and go look at that team he actually had. They weren't all that. And he won a chip with him. Beat LeBron. Come on now, Mike. Crazy. But that's all I want to say. Tribute, thank you, Dirk, for everything that you've done for the NBA. And I hope you have a great life on after this. But salutes off to what you did. The NBA champion, and great basketball player Dirk Nowitzki. Let's clap it up.